Viewer discretion is advised.
What up, heel faction? Welcome back to Heel Shit. Why do we call it that? Because bad guys do heel shit. I'm Dark Cordz, that's Draven Grimes, this is Weekend Wrestling. We're going over the Money in the Bank PLE from this weekend. We're also going to talk John Cena's retirement run, and we might have some other things, but we'll get into it right after this. How you doing, man?
Sore, my guy. I am sore. Old Vernon Black decided to try to give me a fucking concussion last night.
Boston.
Fucking Steel Chair City.
Steel Chair Jones.
Shit. Other than that, I'm doing pretty good. It was an eventful weekend. I'll put it that way for right now. We got time after we go over the pay-per-view. We'll get into it a little bit.
All right.
Draven didn't do shit. You understand me? Draven didn't do a fucking thing. They got knocked in the fucking head.
Well, somebody's got to be the head knocker guy.
Oh, yeah. Funny white boy. All right, what we doing tonight?
So we had a PLE yesterday.
Yeah, we did.
No, we like wrestling here. Thank you. So, Money in the Bank pay-per-view. I flipped this bad boy on at about 10 minutes to 8 o'clock. And I was quite shocked that the IC title match was on the pre-show. And then I was even more shocked to realize I had completely missed the entire first hour of the pay-per-view. So what I thought started at 8 started at 7. The IC championship match was not on the pre-show. I had just missed everything before then.
Well, we're so used to these 3-hour pay-per-views starting at 8 with the pre-show at 7.
Right, exactly.
So
It wasn't in another country. I don't know why they fucked that up. But
wait, it was in Toronto, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so technically it was.
Well,
it was on the same continent, I think is what he's trying to say.
Yes, that too. All right. So do you want to blow through the pre-show real quick? I watched absolutely zero of the pre-show. I didn't even watch the first hour. So
I didn't watch a fucking thing of the pre-show either because I was busy getting ready for a wrestling show. But there were no matches or anything on it, so there was nothing really to cover. They were just hyping up the main card. So we can kind of just get into the card.
Get into it, and I was shocked that the men's Money in the Bank ladder match kicked the show off, but yes. I guess I shouldn't be, because they would have had to had briefcase in hand to try to cash in on the world title match. There wasn't a female world title match on the card, so it didn't really matter where they put that one. So
yeah.
So kick us off.
Kicking us off, the men's Money in the Bank ladder match week consists of main event, Jey Uso, Carmelo Hayes, Andrade, insert last name depending on who's fucking booking, versus Chad Gable versus L.A. Knight, versus Drew McIntyre. Obviously, we know who goes over. Drew McIntyre wins. Pretty good match. Just your standard 6-man ladder match for WWE. Not really anything too surprising.
No interference?
Nope. From nobody.
Very nice.
Drew goes over. Really establishing him as a heel. I will say, though, Chad Gable did have an impressive outing, though. He did capitalize on the time he was in there.
Yeah, he doesn't disappoint. I mean, I can't remember the last time he had a bad match. It just doesn't happen.
This is true.
Athletically, he's amazing.
I do love the fact that Toronto crowd was chanting "You suck" incongruent to his fucking entrance music, like Kurt Angle.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, it was great. You could see it was like legitimately bothering him too. But yeah, McIntyre goes over, wins the Money in the Bank briefcase. He is Mr. Money in the Bank for now.
Yes.
All right. Second match for the Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship. El Generico versus Bronson Steiner. I'm sorry, Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker. I forgot to say my 2K. My bad. I'm sorry.
Now, I have a little bit of commentary on this because I think it was masterfully done. Okay? Because there was no reason, there was no way without some wiliness or some veteran stuff that Sammy would win this match. I mean, be just athlete versus athlete, he gets destroyed. But I thought this was really well done on capitalizing on mistakes, on just ring awareness, just knowing what's going on, and he took advantage of that inexperience and he won the match. And I thought it was a really well done match.
Yes, this is definitely one of Braun's better matches since coming to the main card. The story it told was beautiful, and it was more or less the wily veteran getting over on the greenhorn. That's more or less what the story was.
I'm Thanatos. Thank you for the subscription.
Beautiful.
Love it.
Beautiful. All right. So Sami Zayn goes over. He remains the Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion. Match number 3. I love the fact that we're getting 3-hour 5-match cards.
Serious.
It's not too much for us to take in.
I think that match is worth, another minute. Like, what was your take on everything?
I'm right there with you. I think the men's Money in the Bank probably ran just a little bit over, so they took off from the IC title match. But I can see this going into SummerSlam for the IC title as well. Like, this just feels unfinished.
Yeah, it really does. And I wouldn't be shocked if at the end of the feud, Braun is the champion. Because
without question.
He's just, I've never seen anything like him. He could start as a linebacker for any NFL team. The athleticism is ridiculous.
Without question, my guy. Without question.
Was he 24 miles an hour between the ropes? 24 miles an hour between the ropes.
It's right around that. It's right around that number. It's like 23 and change.
Fucking disgusting. It's not human.
It's beautiful, is what it is.
It really is.
I want to see Braun versus Brock. I really do. Oh.
Hey, I'm Thanatos. Oh, you cheered us too. Holy shit. Thanks.
Bro, I need you to quit marking out. We're here to do a job. Yeah, fucking mark.
I got love. I got love for all our people.
Oh, I don't right now. I'm still hurting. We'll get into that. All right, next match. What started out as a one-on-one title, Damian Priest versus Seth Rollins, got turned into a triple threat. We'll walk you through it. Beginning, World Heavyweight Championship, Damian Priest versus Seth Rollins. If Damian Priest retains, Seth Rollins can no longer go after the world title as long as Damian Priest is the champion. And if Seth wins, Damian Priest must leave the Judgment Day. Botches,
scrambled eggs, holy fucking shit.
Bullshit.
Oh my god. Fucking Damian Priest. Alright. Everything was fine. And then when it mattered most, everything fucked up. Everything. So we had a really good one-on-one match. We had it was a pretty good match with just Seth and Damian. It was 60-40 Rollins, I think. It could be easily called that. I thought it was a really good match. And then there was a point where I think it was when Seth hit his top rope superplex into
Into the
the
Falcon Arrow.
Falcon Arrow.
Yeah.
Apparently, Drew McIntyre's music was supposed to hit before the 3 count. This is what I'm finding out.
Yes.
Thank you. What was I going to say? Drew's McIntyre's music was supposed to hit as the ref's hand came down. It did not. And Damien failed to kick out, and the ref looked dumb as fuck. He looked absolutely ridiculous because Damien was clearly pinned, and he just stopped his count. Because what do you do in that fucking situation? Like, you can't blame the ref when it wasn't... You can't blame the ref when the entire point of the match would get fucked up if he hit that 3 count. It would have destroyed the entire angle.
Well, here's the thing, and this is a lesson that Shad's learned last night as she refed her first official professional wrestling match, and it's the one thing I drilled into her fucking head: do every count like it's the fucking 3 count, and if we kick out, stop the count. If we don't kick out, count the fucking 3.
I know that's what we say for indie guys, smaller shows, stuff like that. But that would have ruined SummerSlam. It would have ruined Damien being in the Judgment Day. It would have that fuck up could have destroyed storylines.
Or it could have saved us a lot of fucking grief.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Because it wasn't done even after Drew finally came out here, it was a clusterfuck. Rollins disappeared. I have no idea why Rollins wasn't around to break up that last pinfall.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. From the Falcon Arrow, the whole match completely lost me. I lost complete interest.
It was garbage. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I did not give a fuck at that point who won, who lost. Even me being the biggest CM Punk fan, when he did his spot, I did not fucking care. Like, guys, get your shit together.
And I didn't think that Punk was cleared, but he certainly was bouncing around like his tricep wasn't a problem.
No, I'm pretty sure he's cleared. He was only, because what was it? 2-3 weeks ago when they had the thing with Paul, with him and Punk.
He wasn't cleared then, was he?
No, he was just like 3 or 4 days from being cleared.
Okay, because I know he wasn't.
Yeah, but good eye, still keeping it wrapped up just to be safe.
Yeah.
This match went from being a good to great match to being dog shit.
Total dog shit. So now Rollins never gets to challenge again as long as Damien has the belt, which I can't imagine he's going to keep it much longer.
Well, you got to think, he's working Gunther at SummerSlam per King of the Ring.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's where Gunther wins the fucking belt. Calling that shit.
Yeah.
All right. Next match. Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Yes, the deep breath was necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Io Sky versus Chelsea Green. Versus, hands down, the fastest rising star on the women's division, Lyra Valkyria. Versus Tiffany Stratton. Versus Naomi Uso versus Zoe Stark.
We got to talk about this match because one first. Let me start my analysis of this match with This match was entertaining as hell. I don't care what happened during the match. This match was entertaining. I was not like, what the fuck? You know, I was like that. It didn't feel like a piss break match to me.
This was my drive home match.
So I was entertained by the match, but did any wrestler not botch in this match?
From what I've seen, those at least one apiece. At least.
Like, I love Lyra Valkyria. I love her. And she did not look like she was supposed to be there. Like, she wasn't ready for that. She looked... she botched a couple of times.
Yeah.
I don't care what anybody says. That Alabama slam by Naomi onto
fuck, who was it?
Whoever it was onto the ladder. That was a botch. She landed the back of her head first on the fucking chair leg.
Mm-hmm.
The Zoe Stark inside out thing where she almost broke her own damn fucking head. Like, these are...
Dude,
whatever.
This was scrambled eggs. This was scrambled eggs.
It was. And that, I'm sorry. If you have a problem, and not you, but the general you, have a problem with ignorant moves just to have ignorant moves, I'm sorry, but that driver from EO with Starks onto the bridge ladder, there was no fucking need for that. It was nonsense.
I mean, I could argue a few spots, but that's just how I was brought up in the business. Again, brought up a different time, and I
gotta applaud Chelsea Breen for going through those tables from the top of the tall ladder, though. That was ballsy.
Yeah, well, Cardona. That's all I'm gonna say. All right.
Yeah, and when Lyra couldn't even set up the ladder, like the nerves were just. I understand, but
it baffles me. She had that shit completely under control when she worked fucking Nia at Queen of the Ring, but nerves for this? I mean, if you're uncomfortable in a ladder match, just say you're uncomfortable in a ladder match. Don't fucking do the ladder match. Trust me.
Anyway.
I'm the first person to tell you if you try to book me in a match I don't want to be in, I'm not doing that. The proverbial, that's just not going to work for me, brother.
Yeah.
All right.
Good. All right, main event time.
Main event. Talk about another botch fest.
Oh, shit. Tongaloa. What the fuck are we gonna do with this boy? Oh my god.
I can't even get the match out.
Tongaloa. And then I see these other videos floating around from his time in New Japan where he's fucking horrible. like he's chopping folks like this. and back slapping their chests. Like, come on, dude.
Oh.
All right, no.
Oh. I'm going to announce the match now, if you don't mind.
Please.
6-man tag team. Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, Kevin Owens, the new version of fucking Legacy, apparently, versus the Bloodline, consisting of Jacob Fatu, Tama Tonga, Solo Sikoa, with Tongaloa at ringside, fucking everything up. Go ahead.
Tongaloa.
Go ahead. Talk about the low blow spot.
I'm trying to put it into words.
Just do it.
It appears as though Tongaloa has never seen a Ric Flair match. A move that frail 117-year-old Ric Flair can hit every single time without botch. All Tongaloa had to do was crawl into the ring and hit Kevin with a low blow. Something that every wrestler's done 100 times in their life.
Yep.
And apparently he didn't understand the assignment.
Describe it to us.
This motherfucker came up. I think he tried to fist him first. like he came in and he just gingerly, like, Kevin didn't even feel it. He didn't even know it was there. Kevin took 2 more steps forward, and Tonga had to crawl and finally get him with the low blow. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Oh, it gets better. With the second attempt at the low blow, he punched Tonga directly in the head. Straight fucking uppercut right there at the fucking dome. Just fucking, and you could just see the word fuck come out of Tonga's mouth.
This was so bad.
It was so good. Oh, why couldn't Kevin just sit down and just do the fucking pile driver?
Can we
Stop
please?
teasing it.
Can we please let Kevin hit that one time? Can we please see it? There is no higher. There is no place
safer
where
than a regular pile driver.
Safer. Yes, absolutely. I can't, man. The building will come unglued if he ever hits that. And
right.
This is the feud that it needs to happen in, especially with the whole theory on Samoan wrestlers always having harder heads. Like, this is a perfect time to use that move.
Right?
Hopefully they teased it for some reason.
You let motherfuckers do fucking destroyers left and right now. It's 10 times more dangerous than a package pile driver.
Fuck yeah, it is.
Let fucking Kevin hit the goddamn pile driver.
Dude, yeah. I was like, when he kind of shrugged off the first nut punch, I was like, maybe he's doing it. You know, like, maybe he was like, fuck you, I'm doing this anyway. Like, but no.
Dude, I'm telling you, bring the package pile driver back. Stop the stunner, please.
I gotta say, another thing about this match is that Jacob Fatu looks phenomenal.
That motherfucker's a beast.
Last time I saw Jacob Fatu in a wrestling scenario, he was still kind of a big gut, and
he had the Umaga build,
yeah,
if you will.
Yeah, and now he just looks like a goddamn brutalizer.
The motherfucker's on a horse meat too. We need to figure out who the fuck they get their meat from. That's all I'm saying. God almighty. And him no-selling that spot with Raiden where he no-sold the fucking draping DDT. Just that look on Orton's face was just fucking
He looked up, he's like,
yeah. Oh, so...
And just so everyone watching or listening knows, the folklore in wrestling is that Samoans have thicker skulls than normal people, so their heads are harder.
I believe it. I wrestled a Samoan or two in my day. I believe it. And I'm Irish. I have a hard head as it is. I mean, I'm Puerto Rican. I have a hard head as it is.
Yes. La raza.
Yes. Anyway, Solo gets the pinfall.
Yeah, Solo gets the pinfall.
This match should have main evented a SmackDown.
Yeah.
To me.
And this is my problem with WWE pay-per-views. Like,
I'm listening.
Other than the big four, they pretty much are just glorified Raws and SmackDowns. Like,
yeah.
They don't have anything special to them other than it's on Peacock. You know?
Soon to be on Netflix.
Yeah.
Thank fucking God.
So that wraps that part up. Let's talk about our giveaways, shall we?
Oh, talk to him, my man.
So we have recently crossed 1 million downloads on our audio podcast. It's a huge milestone. we made this commemorative t-shirt that we are giving away. On the front, you have the TFK masks with the Heel Shit logo in the middle of it. On the right sleeve, you have TFK with the Roman numerals MM, which stand for a million. And on the back, you have the round HSP logo on the nape of the neck that you see on most of our merchandise. You can enter this contest by sending an email to heelshitpodcast@gmail.com. In the subject line, put 1 million. In the body, all we need is your shirt size and your shipping address. You can enter anytime between now and July 15th. We will pick 2 winners. You will get the shirt and the shipping free, straight to your door, no charge to you, completely free. Havoc Energy Drink is an energy drink for gamers and streamers, by gamers and streamers. Go to tryhavocenergy.com for 10% off. Not only does Havoc have your the B vitamins and caffeine that you're used to from your energy drinks, but it also has a healthy dose of creatine for mental acuity to help you win that next game or make it through that next stream. Go to our link, tryhavocenergy.com, enter the code HSP10 for 10% off your order. Thanks, everyone.
I have just enough for 2 more days.
Yeah, gotta set up my gotta re-up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hit my re-up.
Well, that's not the only thing that happened at the it's not the only thing that happened at the pay-per-view last night.
Absolutely not. We had a surprise John Cena visit.
Yeah. This one tugged at the heartstrings, my guy.
A little bit dead, yeah.
God almighty. For those of you that's been living under a rock and has not seen anything on social media, John Cena officially is announcing his retirement at the end of 2025.
But silver lining is we're going to get somewhere between 40 and 50 dates out of him between January and December, including probably all the pay-per-views.
Oh, yeah, at least the big 4.
Yeah, because he's going to be in the Royal Rumble. He's going to be in whatever that one between is, and he's going to be at WrestleMania.
He's at Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
So it might still be there. I would imagine him being in the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah. So here's my first thought was, I think John Cena deserves to have his 17th title, and I do not think he needs the undisputed WWE title. I think they're setting him up for one more world title win to cement him as the most decorated in WWE history.
Which I'm still trying to figure out where those other 5 NWA titles went. I'm just saying. I don't have a problem with him winning a 17th title. But with that, could we get that coincided with him finally winning the Intercontinental title and him finally being a Grand Slam champion?
I mean, if you had to pick one, which would you rather have? I'd take the world title.
I'd take the Grand Slam. There's been more world champions than there's been Grand Slam champions. And that's the one title.
Times.
But the Intercontinental title is the one fucking title in WWE he's never been able to attain.
Okay, so
I mean,
yeah,
I don't know, dude.
I think we're gonna see. He's obviously got to lead up to the Rumble. I don't think he's gonna be in the Rumble.
I think all these losses
from
the past couple of years. Cause let's look at it. He's lost to fucking Austin Theory. He's lost to Solo Sikoa. He's got to avenge these losses somehow, some way. I think you're about to see him go on an undefeated streak up to his last show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but if that's the way they're going, who they're going to put over? Because at that point, it kind of becomes the Undertaker streak in a way.
Mm-hmm.
So who's going to defeat the streak of John Cena? Basically end the career. And please don't say fucking Baron Corbin.
God damn.
I will fucking nut punch you.
I mean, maybe. I mean, it's got to be some up and comer. Who do they think is the next thing? I mean, Braun Breaker is a possibility.
I really won't be able to tell you honestly until a year from now and see where everything lays.
Mm-hmm.
It's not beyond disbelief that they might try to make it Dominic. I mean, they're trying to make him the most hated fucking heel right now.
And they've been doing that. Do it.
Yeah, and ever since he's joined Judgment Day, fuck, what feels like fucking forever ago, that's all they've been doing is just pushing him as a heel.
Right. Okay.
Oh, snap, crackle, pop. Fuck.
What happened?
Oh, my knees. Been icing them down today, so. But yeah, bittersweet.
Definitely that.
Definitely, this is one of those cases you don't know what you have until it's gone. And there's going to be a lot of grown-ass men crying on that last match.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
Not saying I'm going to be one, because I'm cutting onions.
No,
when it happens.
I'm going to tell you, I'm probably going to be one.
I'm cutting onions. I'm going to have a legitimate reason why I'm tearing up.
Mm-hmm.
Dom relies
Very
on
nice. Since we got a little... Dude,
yeah,
dude, what a fucking sandwich to be in. All right,
from his wife to a side piece to his old lady.
You got mommy tugging on one arm and Liv tugging on the other,
and then his wife tugging on Mr. Winky.
It's a three-way tug.
Lucky man.
Three-way tug. While we have not such a packed episode. Check out our social media, guys. It's one thing that we never do is push our social medias. But check them out. It's at Heel Shit Podcast pretty much everywhere.
You got the link tree. No, you got the link tree posted down, right?
Yeah.
Just go to the link tree and.
Yeah, we got all our socials down below. We got all the socials and the stuff. Go ahead and check it out. Give us a follow on Twitter. Give us a follow wherever you find us.
Mm-hmm.
Would be nice. What was I about to do? I can't remember.
It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's Sunday. We're not used to working on Sundays anymore.
No, that's
but for you, our loyal audiences, and the fact that we really like doing chilling shit now, we decided to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. So.
Yeah.
I had a wrestling show last night.
Yeah, tell us about it.
Well, in a Bob Shads, as she was the referee in her first ever professional wrestling match, as I stated earlier. Congratulations. She knows how to count to 3, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice.
So happy about that.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just go ahead and preference with this. The people that set this show up are not the same people that ran CWA. This was basically the exact opposite. This was Ricky Autistic turned up to 11, if you will.
Damn.
Oh yeah. It was, and I'm talking about before I took the book.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we get there. The venue was in how can I put this nicely? Basically a pole barn.
A pole barn?
Yeah, it was like a pole barn. It was a very nice one, though. It had fans and stuff all over them, so it wasn't like dead air and shit like that. But it was kind of cool, but it was still out fucking side.
Gotcha.
The ring was good. I'm not gonna lie. Little stiff, but you know, anybody's ever worked a Champ 7 ring, you can work that. You can work anything. So. How's your back feeling right now?
Fuck.
Yeah. So this one was pretty good. A little bit stiffer in New Wave. I'll put it that way. Maybe about 5% stiffer in New Wave. That give you some range there. So it's just one of those things where one thing led to another, led to another, led to another, led to another. Turned out where before we were supposed to go on, there was supposed to be fucking line dancing that somehow got moved right in front of the ring, which pushed us back a good half hour. And you know me and how anal I am with time. That did not sit well with me. And then the audio people didn't show up like they were supposed to. And it was one of those things where they basically played off a karaoke machine, which would have been fine if it was inside and we had walls to catch the reverb. You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't tell you if I came out to the right entrance music or not. I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't know, dude. This is like the whole thing just felt like a clusterfuck. And again, it's no fault of the booker of the show. He did the best he could with what he had.
Sure.
We'll get to the locker room in a minute. Shads, trust me, we're getting there. The matches themselves, from the ones I saw, were decent. But my issue really just boiled down to this was supposed to be an alumni show for the CWA for like everybody to get together one last time, right? But outside of 5 workers, everybody else was from a different fucking company. All the same fucking company. All a 4-letter fucking company. All a 4-letter fucking company that runs locally in my fucking town. You see...
Oh. Well, I won't name them.
Yeah, I'm not naming them. At this point, it's not even fucking worth it. But you see my problem, and then the people I was around. Okay? It gets better. Remember last week when we were talking about Rick the Crusher Knopf?
Hold on.
Oh, shit. Okay. You had to get out your system. Well, the bullshit continued. The dicketry did not end. There was about 7 or 8 more people that he quote-unquote booked. Showed up and found out they were not booked. Up to and including the aforementioned Ricky Autistic, who drove from fucking West Virginia to here.
Holy shit. 6 or 7 more people beyond Rip and Della that he just booked. He booked. What the fuck? How do you do that? How do you not get ran out of town, drug your wheelchair behind somebody's pickup truck?
I didn't have a pickup truck.
Well.
Hi. Bye. I'm talking. Bye. Get gone. Thank you. Minor crimes, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway.
Insurance.
And this is the first time in a long time I felt bad for Ricky.
Dude. And driving for West Virginia to probably get paid $20 for a show and then realize you're not even booked on it? Like, come on. Yeah, no.
And that's after working Johnny Magnum's show for free. Which I didn't get the invite, and Johnny, I'm very upset with you. That hurts my feelings. I thought we were buds. I was probably going to say no. But, you know, just the, you know, Call me. You know what I mean? Fuck.
I can't believe that.
The food
Wow.
was good. The food would have been good.
Better would've.
Oh, dude. Johnny on the fucking grill. My
Mm-hmm.
God. My
Yeah.
God. Oh. Anyway, that bullshittery continued. There was a point where this is where the locker room comes in. Our locker room. You've seen how big my office is, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like maybe 10 foot by like 6 foot or some shit like that. Basically 2 of my offices put together was the locker room for every fucking body. Yeah, it was the kitchen. But
Wow.
what happened, and I don't care if I married dirty laundry or not, the church people that had the original building that we used to run in basically called us all sinners and said we could not go in there, that we're not holy enough.
Praise Jesus.
To my Booker's reaction of, look, only half of us are sinners. The other half are not half bad. It's like, yeah, what's sad is basically the baby faces are all the sinners. That's the bullshit part.
It's too bad I wasn't there because we would have been like,
No. You would have pulled me to the side. You would have told me to get dressed, and you would have told me to fucking leave. That legitimately, that's how fucked it was.
Dude, I couldn't. Well, continue your story because there's a part of it I can't fucking even. I still can't believe.
All right. So the first 2 matches go off pretty well. The crowd's hot. I will say that the crowd was fucking good. Our match, we designed it to be short, but it got even shorter because somebody forgot their actual fucking cue, jumped the fucking gun, and yeah. I haven't sent you the match yet, have I?
I don't think so.
I'll send it to you. It's like 4 minutes. You could probably blink and be fine. It's shorter than a Roman Reigns entrance. Okay, you have time. So the match itself, we got the results that we wanted. Upon the end of our match, we all found out at the same time that it was for that company's heavyweight championship, in which all 3 of us looked at each other like,
hold on. Your match suddenly became a world championship match?
For the heavyweight championship of that company. Had we known that, we probably would have planned a little bit more shit. Give them a little bit more. But again, the end result was going to be fucking Vernon going over because he's the one returning. I don't plan on returning. Hollywood doesn't plan on fucking returning unless it's for a big fucking favor. So it only made sense for the guy that's coming back to win the match anyway, to establish him. And I have no problem laying down for somebody. Never have. As long as it makes sense. But as I'm laying there from a concussion chair shot and a diamond cutter, and I'm looking over, and he's like looking at a belt, and he's looking at me, and I'm looking at him. When I just shrug my shoulders and I roll out because we don't know what the fuck's going on. Nobody knew it was a heavyweight title match. And why the fuck is a heavyweight title match going on match fucking 3? It's not even a semi-main. It's not the main. That shows us how much you care about that fucking belt and the relevancy.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's
all right. God, and who was throwing this? What promotion?
Who was throwing it? TCCW. I don't know. It was originally. Remember that idea Ty had, like a fucking year ago, right before he got arrested and shit.
No.
It was that fucking company. Well, his business partner took that shit and fucking ran with it. And then he figured out he got in over his head, so he got Ty's dad, which is the original booker for CWA. And he basically took this clusterfuck and made it a less clustery of a fuck. But still, the guy was like, I want this done, this done, this done, this done. I was like, fuck. Okay, fuck it. I will say the match after us was hands down match of the night. Carson Case, Lance Alante, 2 originals of CWA, have not missed a fucking step. I will say that. I am so proud of them for going out there and fucking killing it. telling a fucking beautiful story, putting their bodies on the fucking line. I pray somebody recorded that fucking match. That is a match that people need to go back and fucking watch. If I find it, I will post it on all our socials. I fully endorse fucking Carson Case. He was the fucking future fucking 15 years ago when I first started. He can be the future again. He is that fucking good. Lance Alante, I can't say enough good things about him. He was one of those guys that pulled me to the side and really kind of taught me the psychology of playing a basic heel, and it's something I've pulled out here and there ever since. Fuck, dude, such a good fucking match. That would have been a match you would want to watch.
Okay.
And it's two smaller guys, but they didn't do a lot of the flippy shit. They didn't rely on all that fucking bullshit. They told a fucking story with their bodies. God almighty. Chill bumps. I got fucking chilled right now. Yes, welcome back, Carson. And I'm done sucking his dick right now. So after the show, well, after that match, I should say, because it was the main event and I didn't care about the main event. I went back, got changed, and I took this phone, this phone right here, and I promptly sent a text message to my wife. I said, in 5 minutes, you're going to call me and tell me you're sick. So, no lie, that's what fucking happened. And she's like, well, I'm already sitting outside your locker room to bring you your drink. I was like, even better. Just come up here, just follow my lead. So
play your role, woman.
Oh, she played it well. I love her for it. She knows when I'm fucking done. She knows
the assignment.
Oh yeah. So I was going to go get the fucking kids. Let's fucking bail. Whenever I found Ron, it's like, tell the Eclipse, I'm sorry. I know I said I'll tear the fucking ring down and shit, but my envelope does not support that, and my wife's not feeling good. So I'm just gonna duck. I'm ducking out. I'm done. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish it was better put together. I firmly believe if Eclipse had more time, it would have been a better production. It would have been more put together, been a lot better structured than what it was. But again, he took this massive clusterfuck and just did as much as he could to unknot the shit. But when I tell you that's the first time in fucking forever I legit did not want to wrestle a match. There's no fucking lie.
Yeah. Well, sounds like about a good spot to end as any.
Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow night, talking shit. I'm sure we're gonna catch up on this some more. I'm sure some more fallout was gonna happen. Then tune in Tuesday night for some chilling and shit, where we just put on some music and chill some shit. We have fucking Toby to fucking review. God knows what else we got.
We also want to bring a reggae artist to your attention, Queen Omega. I found that the other day, and it's badass, and she deserves more hits than she has on her song, so we're going to check it out.
Yes, and I've also found an artist that I've been listening to, Youngblood. I think I talked to you about it earlier. It's more in the emo, post, new metal kind of vibe. So it's right up my alley. It's not really up his, but, we go back and forth. Also, I forgot to mention, tomorrow night, for Talking Shit, we have a special guest. My good friend, probably your new best friend after tomorrow night. I'm going to get fucking replaced. Mr. RDP, Ronald Pendleton himself, will be on to talk some fucking politics. It's going to be fucking interesting. I'm just going to turn my mic off and listen. And then HSP this Thursday. Tune in live, 8 to 9. No fucking clue what we're talking about. I'll figure it out some point this week. And then this Saturday night, if you're in the Dothan, Alabama area, the Black Sheep, Draven Grimes, returns to New Wave to settle some business and once again become New Wave's headliner. don't want to miss that.
Do you have a match?
No, I'm just gonna go beat the fuck out of somebody.
Okay, good. That sounds good.
Yeah.
That sounds perfect. So, all right then. Well, hopefully we'll see you guys tomorrow night and the next night and one of the other nights. But in the meantime, for Draven Grimes, I'm Dark Cordz. This has been Heel Shit. Why do we call it that? Because bad guys do heel shit. Peace.